are back with the next one. Hello. So, the next one up is Zenobia. And this one is also another interesting one because it is tied with mercenary quests to unlock the various levels of affinity. And she is also unique because in order to get the individual nodes when it comes to her affinity, we have to defeat the named enemies. And this is for every single one. Except for this one for leaping, which is a heart-to-heart. So definitely a lot of different ones. And this one too, because this is her story quest. A real challenge. So in order to get this one, we have to do, I believe, 4 different mercenary quests. Zenobia's enemy number 1. So we have to do 4 of these. And then we'll be able to complete it. So we can kick that off by doing this. I believe it was Argentum. Yeah, so we do this. Yeah, so we could set these up. So Zenobia has to be...
As long as I get to
main
fight.
one that gets to go, and then we just toss in a bunch of electricity.
Off we go!
Which will make this
Mercenaries have a sort of bad rep, don't they?
She doesn't have that. Okay, so there we go.
As you instruct.
I'll be in the other party then. I'll be in the other party then. Go on.
Okay, let's see how long this takes. Alright, so 5 minutes. Which isn't too bad. Yeah, back to doing the mercenary missions. Alright, so I will see you in 5 minutes. Actually, wait. No, not in 5 minutes. I will do the mercenary quests so that we have level 5 unlocked. And that is going to be this one. Zenobia's enemy number 2, 3, and 4. So I will see you at the end of this. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so that takes care of the mercenary
I've been so bored,
missions.
I was about to go out hunting solo.
It turns out we do need a little bit of some of the nodes unlocked to get the quest started. This definitely helps because of super strength. We need 9 levels of super strength. We do have 5 from Wolfric, which I had just gotten the last one. We had to talk to 20 Ardonians, so... Ardanians, I mean. So that one is good. We just need to get 4 more for Zenobia. The last one we'll get after completing this, but we do need 2 more. I did get 1 in the meantime, so we got 1. We have to defeat Man-Eating Glen and Peerless Beaufort. So we can do that right now. Man-Eating Glen can be found in Morardane. He's actually pretty easy to find. And there's also another enemy over here that I wanted to fight, but because it's raining and now it's a thunderstorm, the named enemy doesn't appear. So we will go and fight Glen first. Albic Cavendish, and it's going to be, is it Old Factory? No. Need upper level. It's going to be right here to the left. Yeah, so having a wind mastery will also help a little bit too, because there are some seals that we have to destroy.
Long journeys make Tora tired.
Alright, as far as I know, this guy just shows up anyway. I'm pretty sure we already fought him, so as long as we have Zenobia equipped, we just have to fight him again. Yeah, here we go. So we have the gravestone. Yeah, it's just that bird I needed to fight again. Alright, so we'll back up enough so the guy spawns in. Now we take him out, so I'll switch back over to Mithra.
Okay, time to take you down.
Yeah, so at this point, this guy is easy enough, so I'll just leave this in.
Let me take him,
As you can see. Alright, let's get a topple.
Topple them.
There we go.
Now I'm fired up.
Launchy, launchy.
Okay, we don't have access to Smash, which is fine, because we can just get a couple of attacks in.
Enter the
The enemy's
praxis.
element is now
Scatter
fire.
You fit together great. Can you tell?
Stronghold.
Poppy kitty
Threat
pie.
level is
It's
significant.
time to shine.
Fierce deluge.
There we go.
Boom,
Why
boom,
not?
laser.
Switch back over
Mithra.
to Mithra.
without me.
Double
Try
spinning
to get
edge.
back. Didn't work.
Anchor shot. Ha.
Make haste and retreat.
Another
Double
attack,
spinning
and it should be
Show
good.
your tight friends.
Let's give him the
Okay, so there we go. That enemy is completed.
One shot. Let me take
Why
it.
not?
Eye up.
Now we'll just deal with these guys real quick.
The enemy's element is now
We can
fire.
just do this.
Go in for the
Clear out the field here.
Nicely done.
You shall not prevail. I will
Much of the
sacrifice.
enemy's element is now fire.
Okay, there we go.
Master
Yeah, Numa makes it look really easy. Okay, so that is Super Strength level 3 unlocked. Now we gotta go fight the next one, Peerless Beaufort. So let's unlock the node.
Hey, you want to move fast?
Okay, so
I'm your
Peerless
gal.
Beaufort, we actually did run by. I can't remember if I did fight him or not. He is on the archipelago. Isle of Sleeping Remains. So I believe we can just teleport to it. So, Letheria, Rigid Waters. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so this is one of the crab enemies. This one is level 49. He does have an evasion ability.
Whew.
That
Let's
is
rest a spell.
kind of annoying,
Let's
but
get
at this
going.
point we should be fine. Yeah, because right when we first come over here, he can be a pain, but yeah, we're more than okay right now. Ah, here he is.
No! We lost the upper hand.
Yeah, so he does have the ability to evade. It pretty much gives him like invincibility.
This is where we
Finally
can
got
go for
something
it.
right.
So,
Didn't work.
Magnificent. Launch. Photon.
hey, there we go.
Good on you.
Why not?
Opponent has no
Spinning
shortage of
edge.
strength. My power flows as one with
Yeah.
kindness.
Okay, get another attack in.
Defend you to the last, my lady. Magnificent.
And then we'll just go in with Numa here so we can do level 3.
Kitty
Threat level is
power.
significant.
Time to shine.
I won't let you hurt my friend.
There we go.
Much obliged. Double spinning edge.
Yeah, there's the evasion.
Dumbly
The
dumbly.
enemy's element is now
No,
winner.
do that.
Yeah.
Fill this up a bit.
Time to shine.
Oh, here we go. We can go for a break.
Topple them.
Make
Topple.
haste and retreat.
Well struck. No hesitation.
Sword bash. Go
Okay,
for it.
and here we go.
Nicely done.
Opponent has no shortage of
Beaufort
strength.
complete.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, so the
Eye up.
big challenge with him is that evasion ability. It can be a real pain. Alright, so another node complete.
Hey, you want to move fast?
Yeah, so that
I'm
is
your gal.
all the super strength we needed. We won't need this last one because we only need up to level 9. Alright, so getting the wind mastery will help a little bit because I don't know what the other blades have because I haven't really done too much paying attention with those. Sniping Brent is the first one that we needed, but it only shows up in certain weather conditions. It has to be either clear or overcast, and I wasn't able to get it to spawn in because it was currently raining, and I guess the weather changes like every 30 minutes, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, so he spawns here when it is
Long
not raining,
journeys make Dora
and sweet,
tired.
we can actually go
Where
fight it.
to, Master Pawn?
So let's do that. And this dude is only level 18, so yeah, it definitely makes it easier because it was raining before too. Yeah, I guess how they set it up with the weather here is that it changes like every. Seems like it was like every 20 to 30 minutes, I guess. So yeah, I just figured it would be easier to work on super strength first and then come back and do this. So it worked out. He should be... we can find his gravestone below, at the bottom of the giant tree over there. But I believe he's up here. Because we find some of the bird enemies. So this is also going to be a... Oh, it's collection point. I was like, wait a minute, why do I see a thing here? She should be up here somewhere. Oh, unless that's him over there. Almost 17. Should be around here somewhere. I don't think he's up there.
Can I stir up some wind?
Probably check over here real quick. The only thing we have over here is the heart to heart. And a chest, but I don't need that. Yeah, where is this dude? Down below.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list. Tombstone is just under the giant tree just north of the shoulder landmark. It must be defeated. Yeah, I can actually check the map. So that's this. It says just north. Is he down below then? I guess that might be the case. I don't know if I'll survive that. I'll just go over here. It'll be a little bit safer. Should be okay.
Oh.
Alright. Oh, okay, there he is. Yeah, giant bird. Alright, so that's who we need for the Wind Mastery.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Come on then, Rex.
Sword bash. Double spinning.
And there we go.
Gotcha.
Who?
Ha!
Oh.
Ha! Double spinning edge.
Mode
There you go.
change initiated.
Grab some of this stuff. Alright, so we can unlock this node, and then we can move on to the next one.
Light breeze, gale force winds, you name it, I got it.
Okay, so Judicial Call-In. We find this one in Delize's infirmary in Morardane. Okay, so he is in one of the rooms in the old industrial district. I believe I've fought this one before. I fought it before in other playthroughs. Yeah, so this one is in the old factory. So if we travel over here... Correction, district, not factory. We need... upper level. So we go here. I did unlock the room, so we could just go right in. I think he's downstairs. We have to go through a corridor, and he's going to be in the room.
That was a slog. Just because it's familiar territory
below?
doesn't mean you can drop your guard.
Should be this way. Because we go through here, we take a left. Yeah, we just run through here, and he'll be at the end of this. So he's like right here. Okay, so I did fight him. Yeah, here we go.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, because
friends.
early on, this guy has
Mind
some
you
pretty
don't
decent
fall out,
things.
Gramps.
Maybe we'll get
Pretty decent drops.
Double spinning edge.
take death bound.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because he has a
Please leave it
Why
to
not?
Dora.
he has a
Double
fast
spinning
blade
edge.
switch, which is
The
pretty
enemy's
good.
element is now
It
electric.
lets us switch blades faster in battle. And he
Thanks
also
for that.
has an element orb prioritizer, which helps out with destroying the orbs during a chain attack,
Double spinning
which is pretty handy to have.
sword bash.
Attacks in, and there we go.
We finished quicker than I expected. All thanks to foresight, of course.
And the
Good
weapon
sign.
chips that we could
We're
do
ready to
for him
change the
too
future,
are
aren't
also
we?
pretty decent.
Right, I totally agree. Listen to the girl, Rex.
Alright, level 3 complete.
Light breeze, gale force winds.
Alright,
You
cool.
name it, I got it.
Okay, going on to the next one, Runaway Train Bull. We actually did run by this earlier when we were in Temperantia. This one is level 55 on the ramp to the west of the Danian garrison. So we go... It's to the north and we just run up the hill. Yeah, we did run by them. So let's skip travel, Temperantia, Central Plain, and Leaning Tower of Doric. We go up here, I think. Let me just double check the map here because it's still.
Meh, meh. Long journeys make Tora tired.
Where to, Master Pawn?
Trying to look at the little screenshot. So he's going to be on one of the hills over here. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, so it's right over here. Never mind. Alright, so it's in the wrong direction. Okay, so he's left of the garrison. Alright, that's what... Okay, I thought it was to the north of it.
Let's get going.
Alright, that's easy enough. Yeah, because we went up over here with other quests. Yeah, so there's a... it seems that there's a quest that we could do later on that he's like level 108. Like, I guess that's probably something else. Alright, so we'll just go in
Do it
for
like I showed you and we'll be
surprise
able to.
attack.
This alive
You
after
put your
all.
feet up over there.
Attack
Come
in.
do it.
Go,
Let me show
go
you a
for
thing or
it.
two.
Boom, boom.
Okay, and this might aggro
Why
these
not?
dudes because they can also fight us around.
This is where it proves ourselves.
No shortage of strength. Make your dreams a reality.
Nice shot.
Just as we planned.
No
Okay,
offense.
let's go for topple.
Topple them.
There we go.
Make haste and retrieve it.
Double
Get some
spinning.
attacks in. Yes, let's get a level 2.
Something right.
Master Pawn, stand with Poppy.
Butterfly blade.
Magnificent.
Okay, there we go.
Why not?
And then we'll wait for Nia to set up doing this with us. We can let her do this.
Quicken the arts.
Yeah.
I just want to move over here just in case.
Focus.
Why not? Ah, I missed.
Okay, let's set up topple.
Make haste and retrieve it.
As expected.
Okay, a few attacks in.
Double spinning.
Since she is not going to do ruinous weather, I will.
Shall we show
And this will take a minute.
civilization of spirit?
Let's end this.
Blade combo. Third
Okay, there
stage.
we go. And that should take him out. Okay, there we go.
Why not?
And a legendary crystal. Nice. Yeah, so he also has some pretty good drops too. Alright, we pretty much ignore all the other enemies. Okay, so that is another one complete.
Light breeze, gale force winds. You name it, I got it.
Okay, so the next one, this one is in a somewhat dangerous place because there is a pool of poison water that it's on top of. Ravenwing Skull. He is level 62 in Temperantia. It flies in when the player steps onto the island in the middle of the spring. So this one we do have to be a little careful with because of the water. We will take damage because of it. And this dude is right over here. Yeah, we actually come back to this area later on with Zenobia.
Just because it's familiar territory doesn't mean you can drop your guard.
Or at least pretty close to it. Yeah, so a lot of these enemies that we fight with Zenobia, some of them aren't too bad. It is much easier to do it later on because we could like go in, attack, and then move on to the next one. There are some requirements for some of the enemies, like the bird that we fought. He needs to be in like clear or overcast weather. But he's really not too bad. So we have to step onto the island in the center, and then it appears. There it is.
Okay,
Nope, wrong enemy.
time to take you down.
I'll let you know if you start slacking.
No good.
I'll attack
Must draw
this
enemy
first.
fire mirror.
Double
Don't touch
spinning
that.
edge.
Yeah, so we will have to be careful with the water here. I'll just
Hit
stick
it,
this
no.
first.
Prepare yourself.
This is where we lose ourselves. Dark.
I'm on to you.
Ether
Thanks for
anchor.
that.
My power flows as one with pirates.
Focusing
Alright, we'll
on
just focus on him first.
double spinning edge.
There we go. There it is.
Leave it to Tora.
Gotcha.
Taste the
Alright,
pain.
so let's set up some auto attacks.
Raging tiger.
Pandemic.
Sword back.
Yeah, so I'll just build enough so that we can get an orb on him, and then we can use Numa.
Spinning
I'll
edge.
make it a little bit easier.
Poppy,
Yeah.
Level is significant.
time to shine.
Yeah.
Drawing enemy
Alright,
fire is
so
my
if I
goal.
do this,
Laser.
I'll get level 3, and we can actually have Zenobia do the attack here. So let's switch over to here,
Hit it. No.
Cannon.
I'll be
and we can do
impressed
Final
if you could
Disaster.
take this.
Blade combo. Third stage.
Okay, there we go.
Awesome.
Okay, so he has an orb.
The enemy's element is now
Show me
dark.
what you really got.
Maybe we can switch over and start building again.
Practice.
Shall not lose to such
Okay,
a
so I'm gonna work on some orbs here. Let's get Steam Bomb.
Everybody's getting distracted.
Guys are spree.
Threat level is significant.
Okay, let's switch over to Mithra so we can topple.
Doesn't matter if they don't reach their target.
And then I'll get a couple of attacks in, and then I'll switch over to Numa.
Sword back.
Because then we
Double
can just do
spinning
this.
edge. The answer is obvious.
That might take him out, so I'll just do a couple of attacks.
Double spinning edge.
You hurt my
Okay,
friend.
we should be okay.
Time to shine.
Alright, so let's use
Me
Numa.
first.
'Cause that's the only one we can use right now.
magnificent.
Yeah, just about.
Get on
Alright,
here.
so let's use
On it.
Ice.
Ice slash.
Elemental burst.
Alright, then QT, we can use her.
Heavy missile.
Magnificent.
Let's keep
And
it
then we'll
up.
go for round 2 and then use the last ones. So
Hit
Numa.
it. No.
Magnificent.
Yeah, it's worth it at this point too to do this too, because the
Get on here.
overkill will give us like a higher bonus for the reward.
Vanish.
So definitely useful, especially for enemies that have like higher levels.
Poppy,
Cutie pie at your
Because
service.
it seems like this one also has some pretty decent things that we could get too.
Magnificent.
It has an evasion focus, launch resist, and art stealth, which is pretty good.
Now you know Tora and friends
Your
serious.
helmet makes the
Masterpiece.
best
Initiate
everywhere. My boy.
Synchronization of spirits.
And
Not
we
my
also
fault
have
if you
other
fall out
ones
during
too.
battle, yeah?
Yeah, so as you can see right over here, the forest seals right there, we are going to be coming back for this because this is needed for Zenobia's quest. So keep that in mind. We will be back here. So, we will unlock the node, and then we can activate the final mercenary mission. This one plays out similar to
Light
Izami.
breeze, gale force winds. You name it, I got it.
Alright, so just like with Izami with her surveillance, we send her off, and then we have to go find them. So with this one, we just set it up. So mercenary group, Argentum, and we need to talk, so we'll just give her...
As
go
long as I
ahead.
get to fight.
And then it doesn't really matter which ones we put in. Because they're going to be going to see you anyway.
Sworn duty.
Okay, so it has that available. So now we just travel over to where it starts. Let me just double check. Go to the library and... Is it that? Is that where it said it was? Just double check. Goldmouth Resident District. Okay, so we go to Argentum first. Alright. And then we travel to Tantal for that. So let's go here. Alright, so she should be around here somewhere.
Phew. That was a slog.
Just because it's familiar territory doesn't mean you can drop your
I
guard.
think she might be upstairs, so let's go look for her. Okay, so be on the lookout for Zenobia.
When did it get so late?
Don't worry. I'll protect you from the scary dark.
Unless it's up here. Oh, here we go. This should kick it off.
Zenobia asked us to meet you, but she's not you herself.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get the right time?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
More likely she'd just oversleep or something.
Or she's just fighting stuff. Yes, she is.
Good. I made it just in time.
Actually, a little bit late.
Huh? Sorry. Sorry. Okay, I guess I am late. I got a bit sidetracked fighting a massive monster on the way here. I must have gotten a bit carried away in the thick of it.
Zenobia, you're always up for it. I like that.
Haha, you know it.
So, what did you want to talk to us about, Zenobia?
Right. I wanted to lodge a complaint.
Oh boy.
You all know how much I like fighting really powerful enemies, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm really grateful that you've been giving me duties where I might run into some decent opponents.
So, what's the beef exactly?
Well, the beef is that they're all so lame. Like, if I don't ever fight any really huge badass beasts, I can't truly express myself in battle. I need to feel that life or death tension to really get my pulse going. I mean, half of the battles I wind up fighting, I could win in my sleep.
In other words, you're asking to fight tougher opponents.
Exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
If I can't get out of this rut, my skills are just going to stagnate, atrophy.
Zenobia, I'm not sure there's enough of these crazy badass monsters to go around.
Well, we have Pyra and Mithra here. I could just have a pop at them.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Well, yeah. So, why don't we go out and find some baddies to bash? It's a big world. There's got to be one or two
Yep.
worthy opponents out there, at the very least.
No, there
Just
are
a
a few.
couple of full-blown behemoths. Surely we can find something. I tell you, if we don't, I'm gonna explode. I might have to vent my frustration on one of you guys.
We can't have
Tora.
that. Okay, let's look for some.
Roger that. It's kind of a driver's responsibility.
Yeah, I guess. We can't have you going feral on us now, can we?
Hey, why don't we give her the moon on a stick?
Thank you, everyone. Okay, let's get out there and get on with the hunt.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting how she made the comment of wanting to fight Pyra and Mithra too, because if we actually take a look at her affinity, she has some crazy buffs when it comes to fighting opponents that are stronger than her, and she also has the unique buff of getting stronger when she fights unique enemies and bosses. So she does, in theory, have the potential to actually compete with Mithra, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so let's say we head out and try and find one of these deadly beasts. Does anyone know where to find one? Afraid not. Not the Zekinator's area, I'm afraid. No. No. Hey, come on, you must know of at least one decent monster somewhere. To be honest, I don't think about it all that much. You gotta admit, finding a monster that'll satisfy Zenobia is gonna be pretty tough. Impossible, maybe. Yeah, no doubt about it. Oh, sounds like you want to give up before we even started. Yeah, what a bunch of defeatists. I hate to break it to you, but we're not actually totally clueless here. Mithra, you know something? Well, I mean, it's kind of an old rumor. Maybe it'll just turn out to be a fairy tale. Anything's better than nothing. Come on, tell us about it. Back in the day, they said that there was a monster with awesome power. A king of the beasts, if you will. But it was just too strong. No one could defeat it. In the end, even after many sacrifices, the best the people of the time could manage was to seal it away. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for, alright. So now all I need is to know where it is? I don't know. You got me all worked up there. I don't know just doesn't cut it, Mithra. Well, if I said I don't know, that's all I can say. That's the way it goes. But, Mithra, if your memory serves you correctly, then surely there'll be a record of it somewhere. Maybe we could check out the library at Theosaur? They've got heaps of old records stuffed away there. Yeah? For realsies. Well, so we gotta go there. Thanks, Zeke. I'll let you help me take on this vile beast by way of thanks. No, it's fine, seriously. Okay, let's all head for Tantal. Yes, there we go. Yeah, so for this one, we pretty much have to run around in certain places and break seals. And this is where the super strength comes into play, because we are going to need Wolfric for this too. Because at the maximum, we need level 9 super strength. So having Wolfric fully done with the super strength definitely works out. So he is all set. So we're going to equip Zenobia here.
I've been so bored. I was about to go out hunting solo.
Okay, so we are going to be using other blades too. So for the first one, we're also going to need Fire Mastery.
Okay,
so
let's get the party started.
So I'll just.
I made the A-team. Score!
Okay, let's get the party started.
Okay, so she is good to go. Okay. Yeah, because I'll show you with the affinities, because we have increased damage dealt to 60% when battling a boss unique enemy, which is really good because it goes up by quite a bit. Increased damage to higher level enemies, which is really good, and 40% more damage dealt for each enemy in battle, up to 250%. So if she is like fully built, she is actually really strong. So definitely worth building. We're not going to have any time for that because we're really just working on a quest, but in time we will eventually fill out her her affinity here. So we could definitely keep that in mind. Alright, so let's head over to Tantal. And I believe it would be... yeah, pretty much wherever the books are. We just have to go to the library here.
Phew! That was a slog. Just because it's familiar territory doesn't mean you can drop your guard.
Huh. Okay. Over here. Hey, it's a pretty humongous library, right? It's more than 10 million books here, you know. Okay, that is a lot. Well, I don't know much about this kind of thing, but it sounds like a lot. This place has basically got every single book from every time and place. If there's a clue, it must be here. Yeah, no doubt. You hear that, Mega Beast? We're coming for you. Hey, why don't we split up and look for it? Yeah, because that would probably take a while. All that searching turned up nothing. Sorry about that, Zenobia. No, it's hardly your fault, Pandoria. It's fine. Wow, she sounds seriously gutted. I guess getting your hopes up that high only sets you up for disappointment. Zenobia. Breaks my heart to see you so crestfallen. Someone must know about this sealed up legendary beast. Wouldn't be much of a legend if they didn't. Excuse me, my prince. Did you perchance mention a sealed up legendary beast? Huh? Sorry, mate. Do I know you? Ah, apologies, my prince. My name is Amon. I'm a wandering bard. There is actually a song about a legendary sealed up beast in a corpus of poetry that I hold dear. I was reminded of it when I heard you speak of it. Your stentorian tone certainly carried me, my prince. You've heard of it? What does it say about it in this song of yours? It is the epic tale of a band of heroes who sealed away the infamous and vile creature. The heroes set out, together with their loyal blades and many allies. But the beast was strong. Its vile power was a sword that could grind a whole nation to dust. For this reason, they called the fiend Thanato Beast Andres. Whoa, what a cool name. It must have really been something. The mighty heroes commanded great power, yet it was not enough to fell the beast with finality. They laid down their lives, but all they could do was seal it away. In the song, they used 4 seal stones to bind its monstrosity. So that it remained locked away, they hid the stones in 4 different lands. Okay, great. So where do I find these stones then? Well, according to the song, 1, the Stone of Earth is in the land of verdant forest. Another is the Stone of Fire in the sweltering waste. The Stone of Water abides in the watery land of eternal spring. The last of Wind in a tiny country blessed by sea breeze. That's what the song says anyway. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go and find those stones. May I ask, what will you do if you find those stones? Oh, that's easy. We'll smash him and bring Thanato Beast Andres back to life. Then I'll smash him up until he's well and truly decked. You mean you're gonna defeat Thanato Beast Andres? That is really very amusing. You must be the very first person I've met who's taken an old tale seriously. Yeah, I believe it. Mithra here has heard of it too. By the way, where is this thing sealed away exactly? Well, maybe there's a hint about that in the song or something? Ah, indeed. So, what is it? Actually, I forgot. What? How could you forget the most important part? Well, to be honest, I never thought anyone would want to find it. But have no fear. I believe my old mentor will know the rest of the song. I'll ask him about it before you remove the 4 seals. When you've done that, meet me back at Anastasia's. Okay, we better start looking for these stones then. May you be successful. Yeah, so thankfully I have a list of where we can find the stones. Alright, so the first one, remove the seal of the earth from land of verdant forest. This one can be found in Gormont, so upper level left, northern part of the shoulder. Oh, where we fought the bird. Alright, that makes it easy. There's a little ivy that we could climb down like a ladder. That's how we get to this one. So, Gormont, upper level left. This is a little closer, so we could go like right here. For this one, Steel Stone of Earth, we need level 2 Earth Mastery and a level 2 Super Strength.
Whew. Let's rest the spell.
So,
Let's get going.
We have the Earth because Wolfric has that, so we have all of that needed. So let's travel up. Yeah, so it definitely makes it easy. We do have some hints of where these things are, but yeah, I'm just using the wiki for this. Just makes it easier. Alright, so it should be... Okay, so I think this is it. Drop down a little bit. Just gonna catch this beforehand so we don't lose it. I can see the rock over here. Alright, stone number 1.
Whoa!
Puppy power!
Earth, grant me strength.
Yeah, I actually forgot that Poppy had super strength. I really did. I really forgot. So yeah, we got plenty. I think we have like 11 levels of super strength for that. And we also got a node for somebody. Draw mark.
I believe my usefulness has increased.
Reduce blade combo damage received from enemies by 50%. Okay, that's decent. And Poppy.
One step closer to becoming real Blade?
Stronger and stronger. Okay, not too bad. Alright, so stone number 2. Let me double check. Remove the seal of fire from a sweltering waste. Steel Stone of Fire is in Moradane at the abandoned excavation. It's a waypoint near the 4th Ridge entrance. So Moradane. Fourth Ridge entrance. I think well, let's travel here first. So we can have it nearby. I believe they're, yeah, here we go. We have pictures of it. Oh, so I think I have to drop down to this one because of where it is. So I need the abandoned excavation teleport at lower level. So here. Oh, I don't have that. Yeah, because it's like right here. Find it right here. So I have to drop down to it. So I'm going to need upper level. This is going to be a little interesting too, because we have to find a way to get down to it. We also find a named enemy right here too, which is interesting.
Meh, off we go! Where to, Master Pawn?
Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. It's just going to be getting down to it safely too, because of yeah. So if you see that platform right down there, the seal stone is like on the back end of it over there. So as you can see, it's going to be interesting getting down there. You could probably... have the dock right here. Maybe we could go through the factory itself. Probably try that.
And where you?
Just because it's familiar territory doesn't mean you can drop your guard.
Probably not from here, because I think this might have to go back up. Yeah, because I think we have to go through the factory itself. Alright, so let's see. I think this requires, yeah, this requires that.
I call upon the power of fire!
Yeah, we can finally open this door. Goodbye, door. No, that is the wrong way. Yeah, I think I'll have to do what I did last time. I'll have to drop down to it. This is going to be really interesting too, because we have to like go a certain way to it. So I'll have to go this way. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. So I think we can get there from here. Let's see. Because we're going to be on the other side of this. I'm not exactly sure of any other way to get to it. I don't think we can get to it from the bottom because there isn't a way to climb up, which is kind of frustrating. Yeah, because it's like right over there. Maybe this. I can see a chest here, so maybe if I drop down this way, I can travel over. And I don't think this has a teleport marker for it either, too, so this is kind of it. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta find a way to get over to that. Probably from above, I guess. Let's just open this.
Treasure acquired.
It's probably gonna have some, yeah, rare crystal. Yeah, I just don't know.
Morning. It is light outside, but don't get reckless.
Yeah, because I can't reach that from here. There is a platform right there. I'll just drop down so I can like reset where I am.
That was poorly judged.
Again?
Again, Rex? Yeah, it seemed like there was a little bit of a platform here. I went directly down. Oh, so that's how I can... Okay, so I can see it right there. These stairs right there. I can actually travel across. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. 900 hours later of playing this game, by the way. Yeah, I completely forgot about the staircase. Alright, so let's do that. Lower level. Travel to this.
Off we go! Where to, Master Pawn?
Alright. Yeah, so we need that set of stairs right over there. Yeah, I can't believe I've forgotten that. We pretty much ignore some of these dudes. The snakes won't be too much of a bother if we just stay away from them. Yeah, we're pretty much like right here. Yeah, so there is a dude at the end of this catwalk. I do remember that you do have to be really careful fighting him because he can do an attack that knocks you back, and since you're on like a catwalk, you can like get knocked off of it. But as you can see right here, we turn around and we have the next seal.
And arrived.
Oh.
And with
this
this
is where
one,
we were going.
we just needed level 4 fire mastery and super strength. So we do have the fire blades equipped, and we can just do this.
I call upon the power of fire.
Fire, guide me.
Awesome.
What do you think?
Yeah, plenty of fire.
Whoa! Puppy power.
Yeah, so even though that looked like a bit of overkill, some of the later ones will require quite a bit. Alright, so the next one. Remove the seal of water from a watery land of eternal spring. So for the water, we have to go to Uriah. We have to go to the Coraline Sanctum in the southeast of the stomach region. And this one is a place where we actually did go. We went here during Nim's quest when we were talking to the Phoenixes. And this does have a teleport to it, so we could just go directly to that. So let's do that. Skip travel, Raya, stomach, and right here. Yeah, so this one I believe is going to be at the top of it. That's what the marker looks like anyway.
Meh. Meh. make Tora tired.
Where to, Master
So,
Pawn?
in order to get to the seal, we have to break bedrock. And that requires... what does this say? 2 Earth Mastery and 2 Super Strength. So that's pretty much Wolfric. Then we could get to the seal. Wherever the bedrock is. So it's going to be over here. I guess. It says like it's right up here. Or maybe it's underneath. No, it's got to be up above then. If it's not above, though, it might be below. Come on, Rex, you can make it.
Up. Up.
I am not seeing a breakable spot, so I'm guessing it might be a little bit below. Carefully make my way down.
Oh.
Since we're here, we might as well get
Treasure
this.
acquired.
Okay, rare crystal, nice. Alright, we should be fine landing onto that.
Oh.
Just barely. Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure. Oh, is that where the seal is? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the seal's like right there in the water. Oh, okay, so that's where the bedrock thing is. Oh, it's like right to the side here.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, we knocked this out and drained the pool of water.
Earth, grant me strength.
Yeah. Be sure to dodge the water here. Yeah, there we go. We got the seal right there. We can just go right in. Okay, with this one, we need level 3 water mastery. Let's just... Does she have water mastery? Yeah, Praxis has it. Alright, so we can just use Praxis for it.
Just wait till you see this.
I call on the power of water.
Whoa! Puppy power!
Alright, seal 3 complete. Alright, so for the next one, we need remove the seal of wind from a tiny country blessed by sea breeze. So this one is found at the top of Godsford Isle in Letheria. However, there is a named enemy that we'll have to fight because he aggroes, like, once we fight it. And then we can take it out. And this one requires level 7 wind mastery, so we will have to equip some wind blades. So let's get a few of them equipped.
That's very kind of you.
Yeah, big reason why we have multiple blades for multiple characters.
Finally, it's my turn.
Okay, let's get the party started.
Okay, so we have plenty of wind right here, and the other two, let's see what they actually have. Okay, so you have at least 3, you have 2. Okay, alright, so we have plenty of wind. So let's travel over to Letheria. And we have to go... we have to go to the right, I believe. So I think it's up here. We have to travel down the path. It's kind of like a slide, and we have to jump at the end of it in order to make it to the spot where the ladder is. So we can climb up to it.
Long journeys make Tora tired.
You think we're going to make it? You do have a chance of not making this. You're just going to be careful when you jump. Oh, just barely. That's pretty close. Alright. Yeah, so we are going to aggro the enemy up here. That's one of the giant flying birds. And he is named. Let me just get his name here. It is Rapturous Scandia. I can't remember what level he is, but the fight should be fine. Yeah, so we won't have too much of an issue with it. Yeah, we also have some other birds over around here too, so as we saw right there. Oh, so only level 48.
We lost
okay.
the upper hand.
Alright, that's definitely not
well
that bad.
done.
So
Maybe we're not.
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah, get a few attacks in.
Why not?
Focus. Boom laser.
Yeah.
Another attack in, we'll do a photon.
No.
Then we'll try and go for a topple here.
Topple them.
I no
Yep.
longer live in
Get
fear.
my quick stun.
Doubles. Everyone's getting so
Another attack in. Do that, we do gamma ray.
Hit it. No.
Threat level is significant.
Time to shine.
Master Punch. Initiate synchronization of script.
Why not?
Make haste and
The
retreat.
enemy's element
Okay,
is now.
another attack, another attack.
Poppy will
Let's
provide defense.
wait a little bit to use Numa. Or actually, no, we don't have to use Numa, because this is
Make
kind
haste and retreat.
of an easy one.
This is where we prove.
So let's just do this. Go for a special.
Photon edge.
Why not?
I'll handle it.
Thanks for that.
Threat level is
Okay, and let Nia use
Farewell.
Luminous Weather. And it should be able to take it out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more. Alright.
Sword back. Double
There we go.
Enjoy set.
Gotcha.
Oh, we actually
Make
added
haste
another
and
one.
retreat.
Why not?
So let's grab this stuff.
I'm bad.
Break
The
some,
enemy's element is
fade
now
them.
fire.
Initiated. Just as we planned.
Poppy will
Yeah.
show you
Closer,
her
so we
true power.
attack it.
Make
There we go.
haste and retrieve it.
Aponic Destruction. Nice. Alright, so let's activate the node for Poppy. Whichever one it was. Okay.
Poppy wants to test her new
Test her new skills. Alright, so we got the Wind Blades equipped.
Whoa! Poppy power!
Can I stir up some wind?
How would you rate that? What you think?
Use my strength.
Okay, there we go. Seal number 4 unlocked. Okay, so we got the seals. Now, we have to travel back and report to Zaman. He can only be seen during night or early morning, and Mithra and Zenobia must be equipped. They are equipped. So we'll just travel back over there, and then we'll reset the time if need be. So nighttime or early morning, I'll probably set it to like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Whew. Let's rest a spell.
Let's get going.
Alright, so let's reset the time. Yeah, so you can see him like out and about. Quick save, because it's been a little bit. A little bit. Yeah, I'm not exactly wishing for the blades, so... yeah, here we go. Ah, it's playing a Toriganda. Sweet. Here we are. Have you really removed the 4 seals? Yep. Did you expect anything less? How about you? Did you manage to get the location of the Thanata Beast Andrus from your old teacher? Indeed I did. You will find the fiend at Xanaris Spring and Temperantia. Temperantia. Makes sense. If I were a Thanata Beast, that's probably where I'd be snoozing. Well, better get going. Please, one moment. You won't find a Thanata Beast simply by going to Xanaris Spring. Huh? Is that right? Apparently, there's one more seal tying it down to the place of its slumber. To break it, you'll need to destroy 4 more seal stones. The stones of ice, darkness, light, darkness, thunder, and ice. More sealing? This is really very complicated. Oh, they must have felt like they needed to bind it up really tightly. I bet it was something unimaginably terrible, huh? Yes, really most horrible monster. If it isn't the badass monster that ever disgraced the world, I won't be able to contain my disappointment. Well, we know the place now. Let's go to Xanthorus Spring and break the last seal. Then we can finally take care of Zenobia Xandris. And there she goes. Zenobia, wait for Tora. Alright, so now we head back to the spring, and we have to deal with the individual rocks there. And this is where we need the high levels of super strength and the individual elements themselves, too. Because they do require quite a bit. Yeah, so for each one, we need 9 super strength.
That was a slog. Just because it's familiar territory doesn't mean you can drop your guard.
Which is pretty much a max out Wolfric. A couple of levels for Poppy if we have those two, but we don't need to worry about. And at least 4 levels for Zenobia, just to make sure we have those as well, so we are good to go. As for the individual elements themselves, for the Seal of Light, we need 3 Light Mastery, which we have. There are only 2 blades that have Light Mastery, Mithra and Cosmos. Mithra should be good to go because she has that herself. Cosmos would be another choice, but I think I only have 1 level unlocked for her. I could probably check real quick. Oh, she has all 3 too. Alright, so yeah, so I have 6 levels for that. For the Seal of Thunder, we need 9 Electric Mastery, which is pretty much going to be... Electra has 5 levels, which is very nice. Since we already did everything for her, we have 5 right there, so we can just equip a couple of other electric blades. For the Seal of Ice, we need 9 Ice Mastery, which we have... we don't have 5 levels of that, but we do have a lot of characters that might have level 3. We have 2 for Dahlia, which will probably help out. Who else? Does Ursula have Ice Mastery? Harmony Ecology? No, surprisingly. Theory, what about you? Yes, okay, so that is 5. Ice Mastery, and Perun. Do you have Ice Mastery? Yes, as well. Somewhat Gradial of Theria. Becomes Sovereign. Alright, so if I need any extra ones, we do have Perun available. I could probably do those, if need be. Godfrey, I don't think he has... Yeah, he doesn't have those. Because he has his own thing. But we do have some other blades if need be. Because we have 2 right here. So, should be good with the ice. And for the last one, we need Seal of Darkness. Which is level 9 Dark Mastery. So we do have a few levels on Telos, which are available, because she's another one that has 5 levels, but we have 4 of them available, so we would just need a couple of other ones. I believe we have 2 Dark Blades that Zeke has. I think they have at least level 1 for that. And Azami, I believe, also has Dark Mastery as well. We could get this one if we head to the Aqua Gardens. This is a secret area that's at the bottom of the giant staircase in Fonsa Maima. So if we needed this one, we could travel there. Yeah, so if we need those extra levels from Azami and Perun, we could just do those. But we should be good to go. Yeah, so now we can head back over to the seals over here. And these enemies we can pretty much ignore right now. Alright, so Seal Stone of Light, we are good to go, because we have Mithra.
Whoa! Puppy power! The power of light can do more than just beat enemies senseless.
seal number 1 complete. Seal Stone of Thunder. Let's equip the electric blades. Let's see, who has... Oh, you have it. Alright, so let's do Electro.
Let's sock it to him.
And then, just in case, we'll equip some extra electric blades.
I made the A-team! Score!
Okay.
Whoa! Puppy power!
Awesome. Here, let me.
Use my power!
There we go. Yeah, it's really handy that we have blades that have like 5 levels instead of 3, making it easier. Alright, Seal Stone of Ice. Let's equip Theory and Perun, just in case anyway, and then any of the other blades. So let's get Theory.
I hope I won't disappoint.
Do we have a couple of
I'll
extra
shine
ones?
on the front
Yes,
line,
so we'll
too.
get
I'll
those
work
just
my
in case.
ass off to meet your expectations.
And we'll get Perun.
Don't let me get rusty.
And an extra one just
Looking
in case
forward
we
to
need
working with you again.
it. Okay, so that's Ice.
Whoa! Puppy power! Freeze everything.
Was that okay?
I think I'll show you my power.
Happy to.
Okay, that's good.
Stay
We actually had some
frosty.
other ones that had level 3. That's really good. Alright, and now for Dark Mastery. Which is going to be Same, Telos, and a couple of the other ones. Alright, so we should be good for the fight, but I'm going to equip Nim, because we are going to be fighting
this day
in
to
this.
come.
So let's equip Azame.
Together at last.
Does Vale have Dark Mastery? We can equip her too.
My blood boils.
Let me
Don't
double
expect
check.
me to do everything for you.
Yes, okay. So she has a couple of dark levels herself. Phoebus, Sarvan, and World Tree. Okay, so should be okay. Let's equip a Dark Blade.
That's very kind of you.
Okay, so we should be okay. Because this is the final seal.
Whoa!
Yeah, we'll find out.
Puppy power!
Okay,
Darkness
4,
swallow you.
5,
Darkness, heed
6,
me.
How
7,
would you
8.
rate that?
Nice.
Oh, forces of darkness.
We got one extra. That's pretty good. Alright, so there we go. All the seals destroyed. Wow, that's all the seal stones good and destroyed. That's what I said. Wow, if the stories are true, the Zenobia should be awakening at any moment now. Oh, I can't wait. I finally get to face a terrible Andrus. There's no telling how powerful this foe might prove to be. Stay on your guard, everyone. Yeah. Taurus, so nervous, whole body is shaking. Sure, shaking with excitement. Yeah, not much is happening. Guys, nothing's happening. Huh, that's strange. Could we have overlooked some key piece of the puzzle? Maybe we should go back and ask about it one more time. I guess you're right. Okay, then. Well, what am I meant to do with this feverish anticipation that's blazing white hot in my heart? We're almost there. I'm sure you can hang on a little longer. I can't. I really can't. Come on, let's head back quickly before Zenobia actually explodes. Meh. Surprise! Yeah, so this one is a little special. So we will attack it normally. Yeah, we'll just attack it normally, just like all the other ones. I can't remember if he gains levels. Either way, yeah, we'll see.
Double spinning edge.
Alright, going for a few attacks. Okay, let's go for another topple. Let's go for Gamma Ray. And if Nia can, we'll let her do Luminous Weather.
Just
Double
give me the
Okay,
spinning
there we go. So that's at least an orb.
Why not?
Dumbly, dumbly!
Water, bend to my will.
Good to have
There
you
we go.
here.
Awesome. Ruinous weather, topple.
Okay, so that is one
Nicely
orb.
done.
Poppy, cutie
Threat level is
Make haste
significant.
and retreat.
Okay,
One
let's go
shot.
in
Let me
for
take it.
ice this time.
Show them! Ha! Poppy Unlimited!
Yeah.
Okay, let's get some attacks in so we can build this.
Double spinning edge.
Breaky, breaky!
Sword.
Let's have Praxis do Cold Snap,
Sure. Poppy will
and then we need Wind. So let's build some attacks because we could switch over to Mithra and build again. And then finally Zenobia, we could have her do the final attack. Okay, so a couple of attacks in.
Spinning edge.
Threat level is significant.
Dead ends, we have level 3, and then Dead of Winter.
Shall not lose to such a vulgar
Time
beast.
to finish this.
Blade combo, third stage.
And there we go.
Awesome.
Alright, so that is another orb.
Why not?
Just give me the answer.
Okay, so let's do Aqua. Get another attack
I
in.
can feel my blood boiling
My
over.
turn.
Attack.
Sure.
Attack.
Do it.
Let's do Venom Water.
Geyser scream.
And we also have Darkness available, so why don't we do that?
Mithra.
Won the moment called on me.
Threat level
Okay,
is
so we'll get a couple of attacks in.
Sword back. Double spinning edge.
Make haste and retreat.
So what I'm going to do here,
As expected.
I'm going to get the final attack of Numa,
The answer is obvious.
Dark Tide, and then we could do the chain attack, because we could get 3 orbs,
Ready.
and then we could go in for a chain
Blade
attack.
combo, third stage. Awesome.
Ooh, 430.
The
There
enemy's
we go.
element is now dark.
Not too bad. Alright, so let's go in for the chain attack,
We'll do it together.
and we'll see what we can do. Alright, so Numa can go in for the attack,
Star first.
and we'll get like, okay, that'll
Get
do
him,
quite a
Nia.
bit. Let's have Nim attack.
Take him out.
Oh, Mother Nature, give us your blessing.
Magnificent. Enemy down.
Ah, but wait, there's more. You thought it was finished.
Hey, I don't know how this small fry got a cool name like Thanato Beast. Hardly worthy of the name. It fought like it didn't even care.
What? The little blight has come back to life.
It looks that way. Incredible regenerative powers.
It can heal itself. So we get to fight it all over again.
So we went to all that trouble and now it's alive again.
Cool. I hope it is.
But what if Monster just come back to life again?
No, it's all good. If it's not dead, well, I'll just get to kill it all over again. All right, time for round 2.
Yeah, here we go again. Yeah, trust in Zenobia. She is pretty strong. Alright, so here we go.
Let's show him a thing
Yeah,
or
it's the
three.
same. No.
I'm Tora, hungry. I'm coming
Of
for
course, they
them.
get
Maybe
knocked
we'll
back.
get out of this
Yeah,
alive
so I'll do the
after
same
all.
thing as before. Just build so we can have the orbs.
Sword back.
Eagle eyes.
Sword back.
Alright, so Photon.
Breaky. You're mine. Tora cheese.
No shortage
And
of
we'll do this. We can do topple.
The power of water.
Tora ready as he ever be.
Try to keep it up.
We're on a roll now.
We'll beat them
Quicken
with the
arts.
power of
Javelin
friendship.
Focus.
Make
Okay,
haste
so
and
I will
retreat.
build this so we get level 2.
Now I'm firing.
I'm going
Double
down
spinning
without
edge. Double spinning edge.
Do that, so we can do this.
Wait, no, I
And
won't.
then we'll do Gamma Ray.
Let's give him the full
Dreams are reality. No shortage.
And Mia's losing a lot of health, of course. Yeah, the joys of having someone in the
Scatter shot.
poisoned water
Threat
here.
level is significant.
double spinning edge. Double
I shall
spinning
defend you.
Okay, so let's have her do
I
ruinous
shall
weather.
drown you in my power. Blade combo, third. Awesome.
so it's orb number 1.
Ruinous weather. Break.
Good on you. Double
Okay,
spinning
let's build this.
sword back.
One shot.
Double spinning
2 stone.
Double spinning Double spinning
Yes.
Double spinning Double spinning edge.
Okay, we have that available, so let's use Pyra so we can have Volcano. Set up orb number 2. And of course, Nia's down.
Why not?
You won the moment.
Really don't like to stay out of the water, do they? Alright, let's do this so we can kind of stun it for a little bit.
As expected.
So I can use this time to grab Nia here.
Flows is one with ice.
Alright, let's head back so we can get out of the water.
Ready? Say your token. Grump said it best.
Okay, Mega Eruption.
Blade combo. Third stage.
Okay, there we go.
Awesome.
Double spinning
Photon. There we go.
This is where we prove ourselves.
Must be more careful.
This'll be like I'm going down.
Okay, let's do this so we can get topple so we can stun it for a little bit.
Master Pawn, watch out!
Stay back.
I'm gonna go out here and grab one of those.
Like I'm going down.
Okay, let's do this. We can topple it again. There we go.
Double spinning
Okay, so let's do Numa here so we can do lightning bolt. And then if Tora is able to, we can let him do second stun. Okay, second stun. That's orb number 3.
Combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Yeah, there we go.
Good. Meh. Poppy, cutie,
Alright, let's grab Nia again, of course.
Poppy, cutie pie,
So that's water. We're just going to build this real quick so we can actually use the chain attack because we need to have that entire thing available. Of course, Nia's down again. Alright, let me do this without Nia. Let's see how much we can do.
Me first.
So let's use Pyro.
Star first.
Magnificent.
Tora, keep up.
Alright, so let's do ice.
Understood. Poppy will give it her all.
Magnificent.
Yeah, so we weren't able to break it. Okay, let's do this.
Whoa, nice.
This.
Hit it, no.
Power. Radiant flare.
Everyone's getting psyched.
Yeah, so as you can see, because of the water here, it's definitely dangerous. I got stuck.
Out of juice.
Not again, Rex.
Yeah, so as you can see, this one is kind of stupid. It would be nice if we had the teammates actually not go into the water.
Tora made things a little easier for you.
Had a good setup, but
Entering
it did not help having
self-evaluation
Nia
mode.
going into the water. It's alright, we could just restart that second phase. Because we're just going to head back over. I'm going to see if I can drag him away from that water. Or at the very least be somewhere away from it. Because that is the main issue behind this. Yes, he's like right here. Let's go into the cave a bit. Kind of drag him over here. Okay, there we go. We should be good.
If only I was 500 years
Yeah, so this right here will help out a bit. Because they're like right here. Alright, so let's do the reset. I'll use the photon here so I can grab these.
Why not?
Yep.
No shortage of strength.
Yeah, as long as we stay like right in here, we'll be fine.
I shall not lose to such a vulgar beast.
Okay, let's build this again so we can get my level 2. Let's set up topple so we can stun it for a bit.
With the power of friendship.
Okay, let's go with Zenobia.
Everyone's getting psyched.
And retreat.
I'm getting fired up.
Axe twist.
Get a couple of attacks in. Okay, that's where I can use Gamma Ray.
Let's give him the full treatment.
Yeah, and having the battle reset doesn't really matter too much because it goes to the second phase anyway, so it makes it easier. Alright, so Nia can do Ruinous Weather.
Bend to my will.
Okay, so it's orb number 1.
Sure. For sure.
Launch Ruinous Weather.
Good to have you here.
Scatter shot.
Okay, so let's build these again.
Double spinning
We can have Tora use heat,
Ha!
so we can build on that one.
Double spinning edge.
Since I have that available, I could probably use Praxis for this. So let's do that.
Why not?
Okay, let's get a couple of attacks in so we can build this.
Strong smash.
A couple of attacks. Another attack.
I'll be ready.
I will do this myself, so I'll switch over to Pyra so she can do Steam Explosion.
Beast.
Okay, there we go. And we could get orb number 2.
Awesome. Steam Explosion break.
Alright, switch back over to Mithra, and we can have...
Called on me.
let's get Ice here. We can build on this one. Let's get Topple so we can stun it.
Haste and retreat.
Double spinning edge. Double spinning
Alright, so let's build this at the level 2. We can have Praxis do Cold Snap, because we can have Zenobia do Dead of Winter. So let's get a couple of attacks in with Praxis. We can get up to level 2. Probably easier. Then we'll switch over to Mithra so we can get up to level 3.
Double spinning edge.
Level 3 available. And then Dead of Winter for the third orb.
If you can take this.
Blade combo. Third stage.
Okay, doing pretty good. Yeah, we're also at here a little bit more too, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's do this. We can top it.
Make use of it now. I can keep going.
Okay, there we go.
Anchor
Couple
shot.
of attacks in.
Praxis.
Alright, when Mithra shows up again, let me do this real quick.
Jaguar slash.
Let me
Let us
pull
make use
Nia
of it
over
now.
here. Just want to pull her over here a little bit. Alright, come here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to have Numa attack now. I'm going to have her do freeze. So you can have orb number 4.
Why not?
Then we'll just do these.
Double
This
spinning
one.
edge. Anchor shot.
Wait, no,
Okay.
I won't. No, I
Why
won't.
not?
Well struck. No hesitation.
So let's do this again. Oh, that works. Tora can do it. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be number 4.
Blade combo. Third stage.
And then we can go into the chain attack.
Awesome.
Hopefully we can break some of these orbs though too. And there we go.
Launch permafrost crash.
Okay, right into the chain attack. So this should be it for the fight. Alright, so Numa can do this.
Star
Magnificent.
Get him, Nia.
Alright, so let's have Dromart do this because we can knock out the fire one. So this will go into round 2 for this. And then we can have Cutie Pie do an attack. That'll take out the wind. So there we go, round 2.
Magnificent.
So Numa can go in again. I'll do a lot of damage with this. Okay, there we go.
Magnificent.
Get him, Nia.
And then Dromart again, he can do his thing.
Aqua wave. Elemental
Take out that. And then Cutie Pie can attack with ice. And then we're going to get into round 3. Now, this interesting thing here is because we broke them all and completed this, we now have a full burst, which we now have all of the characters attack.
Aqua wave.
And we're going to see like a lot of damage.
Quantum judgment.
Great.
So there we go.
Nicely done.
Defeated.
Poppy wants wings
That's
too.
good. Yeah, so the only way we could get that special attack is if we have like a bunch of orbs. I think it's like 4 or more.
It's no good.
And then
There's no way
destroy
to
'em
stop
all.
it.
I'm gonna run dry.
But yeah, the enemy's still alive.
If it keeps coming at us like this.
It's not showing any signs of stopping.
No, he is definitely standing
Maybe
up.
that's why it was sealed in first place.
Yeah, now they get
Tora's
it.
right. We should have left well alone.
Now it's Zenobia's turn.
Nuh-uh! At least it's finally living up to its name.
Yeah, finally.
We've run into a half-decent monster for once. I'm having a great time. Well, let's do it. Nothing for it but to give it everything I've got.
And there he goes. Why can't this ever happen when I'm playing the game?
Is she for real?
Never make Zenobia angry.
That cleared the cobwebs.
Yeah, so there we go. Andrus defeated. Yep. Zenobia's final attack was super duper. No kidding. You made me feel sorry for the poor little auto beast. Did that monster bashing make Zenobia happy? No. Well, honestly, not so much. What? That's not what your face is saying, Zenobia. Well, okay, that one attack did feel pretty good. I mean, everyone pitched in on that battle. We did it together. So I can't really take all the credit, can I? Huh? Really? I'm just saying how it is. It's a one-on-one slugfest that I really crave. So yeah, I gotta find something even stronger than that Whippy, than that beast, and defeat it with my own strength. I mean, she'll never respect me as a rival if I don't prove myself. Zenobia, are you looking for a scrap with Mithra? Well, maybe, but I mean, now's not the right time. Not the right time? I'm not strong enough yet. There's no way I could stand up to an Aegis. So I gotta get a whole lot stronger. If there's another powerful monster out there, then I want to take it on. I bet there's a bunch of crazy tough battles out there just waiting for us. Well, if you do bump into anything like that, I'm sure you'll be able to sort them out in a jiff, Zenobia. I knew I could count on my driver, and you can count on me too. Yeah, so there we go. Real challenge complete. Yeah, leaving her satisfied for about 5 minutes. Yeah. And there we go. Strength. Super strength 5. Do we have enough for this one?
Treasure acquired.
Opening protocol engaged.
Yep. Yeah, so for all those troubles, what do we get? A couple of common crystals. Alright, so Zenobia is done, and now we can move on to the next one. So, see you in the next one.